OntarioLoval.com here at the Speed and Custom Car Show in London, Ontario. Sitting here with Ken Pelkie of the Ohsweken Speedway. And Ken, last time we spoke at the Canadian Motorsport Expo, talked about the upcoming schedule at Ohsweken in 2011. But since that time, you've added a very significant date to that schedule.
Yeah, we have. We've been very fortunate to secure Tony Stewart. Tony's going to come in on the 26th of July, which is the night before our World of Outlaws show, and he's going to run his own equipment against our Core Pack sprint cars. We've secured that date. It's going to be a full point show, and Tony and Jessica Zemkin will also be there, and I think they'll just add a little element to the whole program.
Now, tickets have already gone on sale for that, and from talking to you earlier, it sounds like ticket sales are good, but you still have some available.
Oh, we got lots of tickets. We always will have tickets. I won't turn anybody away. But reserve seats for that show are on sale. They've been on sale about 2.5 weeks now, and we've sold a little over 1,500 of the 52 or 300 plus seats that are available. We'll also have some general admission in the pits available for that night. So people shouldn't wait too long. They should get on the phone. I'm going to give you the number. It's 888-720-7223. Need to get on there as soon as they can and talk to Cheryl. That line's open Monday to Thursday from 8 in the morning until 6 at night. If you can't get through, just email us, pelkiekj@ebtech.net. Leave a message there with your phone number, and we will make every attempt to get back to you that day. If not, it'll be early the next day. Again, like I say, we've got lots of tickets left. There's no bad seats there. We've rearranged some grandstands to get rid of those low seats where people were getting covered with mud in turn 1 and turn 4. They're now a thing of the past. But we've are in the process of changing some seating around over in the pit area to make that much more comfortable. So again, don't wait. This will be a real good show. Tony's looking forward to coming up here, and I know I talked with our sponsor John Brush. He had dinner with Tony a couple of weeks ago in Niagara Falls. Tony's super excited about it. Everywhere he goes, he hears people telling him he needs to go and race at Ohsweken. So he said he finally decided that, yeah, this is the year we're going to do it.
Now, with that show, folks will get to see kind of a regular Friday night show that we have there at Friday Night Thunder at Ohsweken Speedway. So a good chance to see a big name, but at the same time, see what they're going to see at Ohsweken on a Friday night. Yeah,
that's right. We've got a lot of real good runners there at Ohsweken now, and I think Tony's going to find it a little tougher than what he's anticipating. Jessica, of course, always runs well when she's there, but we've got guys that can beat her on a fairly regular basis wherever they go. So again, Friday Night Thunder is the name that we've attached to this. Our Thunder stocks are certainly as good a program as you're going to find on dirt anywhere in Ontario, and our 4-cylinder mini stocks this year, they're sponsored by HRW Automotive. They're just doing a whale of a job out there on a regular basis as well. So we're gonna do our best to get underway at 7:45 and run this program through just like we would on any ordinary Friday night. We hope to be out of there by 10 o'clock. So people don't need to hesitate about bringing the kids out and having a late night. Normally we try to get out early, and we're not going to do anything different that night.
Now, as you said, plenty of tickets available for the Tony Stewart event. The World of Outlaws, of course, there the next night, and the Canadian Sprint Car Nationals at the end of the year. Advanced reserve tickets for sale for those as well.
Yeah, that's right, and they're going really well this year. We're very pleased with the advanced ticket sales. Again, lots of tickets available, but our Canadian Nationals is probably our flagship event. At least it has been up until Tony's decided to come. You know from being there from the start, Greg, it's just one of those races that you only dream of having in your backyard, and we've made it a reality there. We've had stars come in from all over the United States now, as far away as California and the state of Washington. Not any slouches. Last year we started 30 cars, and excuse the slang, but there wasn't a dog in the field. They were all top runners. So great show. It's 3 days of really good racing, and that 35 lap feature on Saturday night, I put it up against anything, anywhere.
Now, we've talked about the big shows coming up at Ohsweken, but for the fans that go on a regular Friday night, is there anything new they should expect in 2011? Any additions to the schedule you're looking forward to, or what can we look for here in the upcoming season?
You never know. There's always a surprise up our sleeve, but we've done a couple of things a little differently. We're still going to run our bomber division. It's working out excellent for what we wanted. We were looking at the Thunderstocks and the Minis and people having a chance to move up to sprint cars, which was happening, but there was really no place for the Minis and Thunderstocks to feed them. This bomber division is grew by leaps and bounds the last couple of years, and we've got no less than 9 of them moving up to either a Mini or a Thunderstock this year. And it looks like there's a bunch of bombers being built to replace them. So the sport is healthy at Ohsweken. The crowds have been increasing. We keep that admission price down to $10, kids 12 and under free. And there's just no place you can get a better value on a Friday night. You know, $20 you can come out, the wife and kids and the family, and just have a great time. And you've still got a few dollars in your pocket. You can buy a hot dog if you want to. We don't try to collect it all at the gate. But as far as extra surprises this year, there's a couple of things. We're going to do some of the novelty events like we did last year. The chain race, for example, was a real exciting night for people, especially that little blue Fiesta that was flipping wildly behind whatever it was, a Cadillac or whatever was dragging it around. But we've got the Outlaw Lawnmower Racers coming in this year. They're a step up above the super modifieds that were there last year. We're going to shorten their program up a little bit, but these things are just wild. The speeds are unbelievable for, I don't know why they call them lawn tractors, because there's nothing on them that's a lawn tractor. But we've got that. We've got the vintage cars coming back 5 or 6 times. The Mod Lights are going to be back and join us. Matter of fact, the Mod Lights, they will be our support group on the night of the Canadian Nationals this year, which they're pretty proud of, and we're bringing them back also for the World of Outlaws show as a support group. And then at the end of the year, October 15th, we're going to do something that a lot of other people have been doing, but we decided to try it this year too. We're going to run our inaugural Monster Mash, and we're going to do some different things with that. It's going to be a lot along the lines of most of these Ease of Destruction that you see, but there'll be a couple of different twists to it as well. And finalized schedule isn't together for that event yet. We'll have it probably within the next month, and people can start to see it and make plans for that. I'm looking forward to that being one of our premier events again of the year.
Well, it should be another great season at Ohsweken Speedway. For all the ticket ordering information, you can also go to ohswekenspeedway.com. At the top of the website, there's an ad there. It says buy tickets here. Click on there, and lots of information there. Ken, an exciting season coming up.
Yeah, it is. And one other thing I'd really like to plug here, if I can, is we've had some real success the last couple of years with our Northern Summer Nationals. That event run on the 1st of July weekend, and we did a lot of the same things that we did with the Canadian Nationals, that by signing affiliates with the groups that were in the region that wanted to come and race with us. This year we don't have any standalone shows for ESS, the Patriots, Southern Ontario Sprints, but what we did do is we worked a deal with South Buxton Raceway, and we put a 4-race Northern Summer National Series together this year. That is going to pay some pretty decent money, and affiliate sanctioning from the Patriots, ESS for the first couple of races, and the Southern Ontario Sprints is secured and signed. Our Core Pack Sprint guys are pretty excited about it, and I think there'll be a bunch of them follow it as well. The first show at Ohsweken is going to pay $3,000 to win, $2,000 the next night at South Buxton. Those shows go on June 24th and 5th, I think it is, or 5th and 6th. It's one of those 2 dates. And then we go back in August on the 19th and 20th. We're going to pay a $2,000 to win show, and the final is going to be at South Buxton. They're going to pay a $3,000 to win that night, and we'll crown the point champion. Now that point champion not only is going to make $1,000 out of our point fund, but he's also going to be guaranteed a starting position in the field for the Canadian Sprint Car Nationals. That race, of course, goes on September 17th. So it's an $1,800 bonus just to run and win that series, with a chance to win that 11 grand that's up for grabs there. So we're pretty excited about that. We think we're likely going to have a strong field at Ohsweken, upwards in the 40 and 50 car range, which we've had the last couple of years. And we're looking for 30 to 35 of them to go on down the road with us the next night to Buxton. So I know Sod, Sprints on Dirt, they're also signed on, and they're looking really forward to this. They're having a hard time getting a full field of cars to travel with them anywhere, and this looks like a good place for them to have some stiff competition. I've also talked with the NRA out of Lima, Ohio, and they haven't officially signed on with us, but they are also off that week, those 2 weekends. And guys like Tim Allison, Darren Long, they're looking at maybe coming up, taking a stab at it too. So it should be a good show for the people to get through the summer with and get a taste of what our Nationals is really all about.
So busy season coming up at the Ohsweken Speedway. Your off-season show traveling tour that you've done here. You've been to the CME Performance World, now here at the Speed and Custom Car Show. That's coming to an end very soon. You've got the Brantford Mall Show. What should fans to expect there? And you know, if they want to come and get some passes, maybe they've never been, good opportunity at Brantford to do so.
Yeah, Brantford's, we enjoy going into the Linwood Mall there, and it's an opportunity right in our own backyard to show off the cars from that area that run every Friday night with us. We've got a mini stock and a sprint car from Brown's Automotive there. Mitchell and Jake run those cars. Tommy Hoopinen's bringing a sprint car from the Fenwick area down near Niagara Falls. Robbie Disher, he'll have his Thunderstock there again as well. And altogether there'll be 8 cars in the mall that weekend. And, probably anybody that wants to come and talk to anybody that's there representing the Speedway, we'll be happy to share what we can with them, give them a pass, a 2-for-1 at least. There's $2 off coupons that are good for any regular show that are there. They can pick up a handful and use them all season if they want to. We just want people to come out and enjoy it. That's why we work so hard at this. We're putting on a really good entertainment for the family, and we just want people that can afford to come out, and the ones that can't afford to, we'll try to help them out too.
All right, thank you to Ken Pelkie from the Ohsweken Speedway. You're watching OntarioLoval.com here at the Custom Speed and Performance Show.